Final warning. God says someone is watching your house. This is not a drill. Something shocking will happen tonight, and if you ignore this, it will be too late. I am speaking to you with urgency because this is not about fear, it is about awareness, and if you skip even a moment of this, you may miss the protection that is already being released for you. This warning is not meant to terrify you, it is meant to wake you, to sharpen your spirit, and to bring your attention back to what truly matters right now. What you are sensing is not confusion, it is a call to be alert, to stand in faith, and to recognize that I am already moving around you. The meaning of this is clear. Something unexpected is trying to rise against your peace, but you are not alone in this moment, because I am already ahead of it, guarding what belongs to you. Type Amen if you believe. I see the hidden things that you cannot see, and I know the movements that are happening beyond your physical sight. This is not about a person standing outside your door. It is about a shift, an unseen pressure, a moment where your attention is being tested and your faith is being called forward. Something is trying to disturb your peace tonight. Something is trying to shake your sense of safety. But I am telling you clearly that I am greater than anything that tries to rise against you. You must not ignore this call, because this is the moment where your response will determine how you walk through what is coming. Do not scroll past this without pausing and showing your support by liking this video, because that simple act opens your heart to receive what I am placing in front of you right now. You are being watched in a different way than you think, not by danger, but by the eyes of heaven that are fixed on you with deep attention. I am watching over your house, your life, and your path, and I am calling you to become aware of my presence instead of becoming afraid of the unknown. Tonight carries weight, not because something evil is stronger than you, but because this is a moment where your awareness must rise above your fear. If you ignore this, you risk walking blindly into stress and confusion. But if you stay present with me, you will move through it with clarity and peace. There is a reason your spirit feels stirred, and it is not random. I am drawing your focus back to me because I want you to stand firm, not distracted, not overwhelmed, but steady and aware. When I say something shocking will happen, it does not mean destruction. It means a sudden shift, something that will try to catch your attention and pull you into fear. But you must understand this clearly. I am already in control of that moment, and nothing will touch you without passing through my authority first. You are not exposed, you are covered, and this is why you must stay connected instead of stepping away. Type 1111 to affirm. I am calling you to take this seriously, not in panic, but in faith. Look around your life and recognize that you are still standing, still protected, and still held by my hand. The house you live in is not just walls and doors. It is a place I have already placed my presence around. What tries to approach you will not find access if you stay anchored in me. This is why ignoring this moment would be a mistake, because awareness brings protection, and attention to my voice brings peace that cannot be shaken. You have been through moments before where you felt uncertain, and yet I carried you through every one of them. This is no different, but this time I want you to be more conscious, more grounded, and more trusting. I want you to stand tonight with a calm heart, knowing that nothing surprises me, and nothing will overpower the covering I have placed on your life. Even if something unexpected happens, you will not be harmed, because my hand is already there before it even unfolds. Do not allow your thoughts to run into fear, because fear will distort what you are meant to understand. Instead, stay still inside, breathe, and remember that I am with you right now. The watching you must focus on is my watch over you, not anything else trying to enter your mind. You are chosen, you are seen, and you are protected in ways you cannot fully understand yet. What matters is that you trust me enough to stay present and not walk away from this moment. You are not being left to figure things out on your own, and you are not standing unguarded in any way. Even when your eyes cannot see movement, my protection is active, steady, and unshaken around your life. I am calling you to remain grounded in this truth, so your mind does not wander into fear or confusion. What tries to rise tonight will attempt to disturb your peace through suddenness, through a shift that feels unexpected. It may come as a sound, a situation, or a feeling that seems out of place, but you must remember that not everything that feels alarming carries harm. I am allowing you to be aware, so you can stand firm, not so you can be shaken. This is a moment where your response matters more than the event itself. If you remain calm and anchored in me, what comes will pass without leaving a mark on you. There is a difference between being alert and being afraid, and I am calling you into alertness that is filled with trust. You do not need to panic or assume the worst, because I am not leaving you exposed to anything beyond my reach. I am strengthening your awareness so that you move with clarity, not confusion. You are not a victim of what happens around you. You are under my covering and my authority. This is why I am asking you to stay present, to listen closely, and to not disconnect from what I am revealing. Type yes to affirm. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, this password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have faced moments in the past where things seemed uncertain, and yet every time I brought you through. That same protection has not changed, and it will not fail you tonight. Even if something tries to create tension in your surroundings, it will not overpower the peace I have placed within you. I am reminding you of this so you do not forget who stands with you in this moment. You are not alone inside your house, because my presence fills every corner, every space, and every breath you take. There is something deeper happening beyond what you can physically understand, and it is connected to your growth and your awareness. I am teaching you how to remain steady even when things feel uncertain, and how to trust me without hesitation. This moment is sharpening your spirit, making you stronger, more aware, and more connected to my voice. You are learning how to stand in peace while the world around you tries to create noise. That is a strength that cannot be taken from you once you fully embrace it. Do not allow your imagination to create scenarios that I have not spoken. Stay with what I am telling you, because my words bring clarity, not confusion. The warning I gave is not meant to lead you into panic, but to bring you into alignment with my protection. When you stay aligned with me, you will not be shaken by what tries to rise. You will remain steady, clear, and grounded, no matter what unfolds in front of you. That is the power of staying connected to my presence. Type 777 to receive blessings. I am also calling you to be mindful of your surroundings in a calm and steady way. Check what needs to be checked, secure what needs to be secured, and then rest in the knowledge that I am with you. You do not need to overreact, and you do not need to live in tension. I am guiding you step by step so that you move wisely without becoming overwhelmed. This balance is important because it keeps you in peace while also keeping you aware. You are capable of walking in both at the same time. Tonight may carry a moment that catches your attention, but it will not define your outcome. I am greater than any sudden event, and I am already ahead of it. What tries to rise will not take you by surprise, because I have already prepared your heart. You are not walking into something unguarded, you are walking into a moment where my presence will be clearly felt. Stay open to that, and you will see how I move even in the smallest details around you. Your house is not just a physical space, it is a place I have placed my covering over. Every wall, every door, and every window is under my watch. Nothing enters without my awareness, and nothing remains if it does not belong. You must trust that my protection is not weak or distant, it is active and present right now. This is why I am asking you to stay calm and not let fear take control of your thoughts. Fear will only blur what I am trying to show you clearly. I want you to understand that you are not being warned because you are in danger, but because you are being positioned to stand in faith. There is a difference, and that difference changes everything about how you respond. When you stand in faith, you are not reacting, you are grounded. You are not overwhelmed, you are aware. You are not afraid, you are covered. That is the place I am calling you into right now. Something may try to test your attention tonight, something that feels sudden or unexpected, but it will not overpower you. I have already set boundaries around you that cannot be crossed. Even if something attempts to disturb your peace, it will not remain. My presence will settle it, and you will see that you are still safe, still held, and still protected. This is why you must not ignore this moment, because it is preparing you to stand firm. Keep your heart steady and your mind focused on me. Do not drift into distraction or doubt, because that is where confusion tries to grow. Stay anchored in what you know, that I am with you, that I see everything, and that I am in control. This is not the time to step away. This is the time to lean in closer. The more you stay connected, the more peace you will feel, even if something unexpected happens around you. The night around you may feel heavier than usual, and the silence may carry a different weight, but none of that is greater than my presence surrounding you. I am closer than your breath, and I am steady even when everything else feels like it could shift without warning. You must hold on to that truth and let it settle inside you, because it will carry you through every second ahead. There are moments when the unseen becomes more active, not to harm you, but to test your focus and where your trust truly rests. Tonight carries that kind of moment, where your attention can either drift into fear or rise into faith. I am not asking you to pretend nothing is happening. I am asking you to see it through my perspective. When you see through my eyes, you understand that nothing approaches you without my awareness, and nothing has permission to stay if it does not belong. This is why I have called your attention so directly, so you do not misinterpret what is unfolding around you. You may hear something, or notice a small shift that feels unusual, and your instinct may try to react quickly. But I am telling you now, slow your thoughts, steady your breathing, and remember that I am already there before you even respond. Your reaction does not need to be panic, because panic will cloud what I am trying to show you. Instead, let your response be grounded, measured, and filled with trust. You are not being caught off guard. You are being prepared in advance so that nothing takes control over your peace. Type 222 if you trust God. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. What you are feeling in your spirit is not random, it is an alertness that I am awakening inside you. This alertness is not fear, it is awareness guided by my presence. I am teaching you how to stay calm while being fully aware, how to remain at peace while still paying attention. This balance is powerful, and it is something many do not understand, but you are learning it now in a very real way. You are not losing control, you are gaining clarity, and that clarity will protect your mind from wandering into unnecessary fear. There is also a deeper layer to this moment that goes beyond what you can physically see. I am strengthening your ability to sense my presence, even when things feel uncertain. This is how your faith grows, not in quiet comfort alone, but in moments where you choose to trust me despite what tries to disturb you. Every second you remain calm and connected is building something stronger inside you. It is shaping you into someone who cannot be easily shaken, no matter what tries to rise. I want you to look around your space and recognize that you are not alone there. My presence fills every corner, and my protection is not distant or weak. It is active, constant, and unbreakable. The walls around you are not just physical barriers, they are within the boundary of my authority. Nothing crosses into your space without my awareness, and nothing remains if it does not belong. You must let that truth become stronger than any thought that tries to unsettle you. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There may be a moment where something attempts to draw your full attention, something that feels sudden or out of place. When that happens, do not let your mind rush ahead of you. Stay present, stay steady, and remember that I am guiding you through it. You do not need to react before you understand, and you do not need to assume the worst. I am already ahead of the moment, and I will not allow anything to overtake you. This is why I have been speaking to you so clearly, so you are not caught in confusion when that moment comes. You are learning to stand in a place where your peace does not depend on your surroundings. That is a powerful place to be, and it is not easily shaken once it is established. Even if something tries to disturb the stillness around you, it will not disturb the peace within you. That peace comes from me, and it cannot be removed by anything external. Hold on to that and let it guide your response to whatever unfolds tonight. I am also asking you to stay mindful of your actions in a simple and steady way. Check what you need to check, ensure what needs to be ensured, and then return your focus to me. Do not overanalyze, do not overreact, and do not allow your thoughts to spiral into fear. I am giving you wisdom in this moment, not confusion. The more you follow that wisdom, the more you will feel the calm that comes with it. What is important right now is not the event itself, but how you stand through it. Your posture matters more than the situation, and your trust matters more than the unknown. When you stand with me, you stand in a place that cannot be shaken. Even if something unexpected happens, it will pass, and you will remain steady because you are anchored in my presence. That is the protection I am offering you, not just around you, but within you. There is no part of this night that I have not already seen, and there is nothing that will surprise me. I am not reacting. I am already in position, and I am holding you within that position. You do not need to carry the weight of what might happen, because I am already carrying it for you. Your role is to remain connected, to stay aware, and to trust that I am guiding every step. That is enough, and it will be more than enough for whatever comes. You are still within my covering, and nothing has shifted that reality. Even if the atmosphere around you feels different, my presence remains constant and unchanging. This is where your strength comes from, not from what you see, but from who is with you. There are moments when the night carries a certain weight, when the silence feels louder than usual, and when your awareness becomes sharper. This is one of those moments, but it is not meant to harm you. It is meant to bring you into a deeper connection with me, where you learn to stay steady no matter what tries to interrupt your peace. I am guiding you through this not as someone distant, but as someone right there with you. You are not being left alone to handle anything that unfolds. When something tries to draw your attention suddenly, remember that your peace is not dependent on what happens outside of you. You have the ability to remain calm because I am the one holding you steady. Even if your heart beats a little faster for a moment, it will not overwhelm you because my presence is stronger than any reaction. You are learning to pause instead of panic, to breathe instead of rush, and to trust instead of assume. That shift in you is powerful, and it is what will carry you through safely. Type 1010 to claim miracles. I want you to recognize how far you have already come, because there was a time when a moment like this would have shaken you deeply. But now you are still here, still grounded, and still listening. That means something inside you has grown stronger, and that strength is not your own, it comes from me. I am building something in you that cannot be easily broken, something that remains steady even when the unexpected tries to appear. This is why I am not allowing fear to take over your thoughts, because you are not the same as you were before. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a quiet authority around you right now that you may not fully see, but it is there. My presence is not passive. It is active, and it is surrounding every part of your space. What tries to approach will feel that resistance, even if you do not see it with your eyes. You are not exposed, and you are not vulnerable in the way your thoughts might try to suggest. You are covered in a way that goes beyond physical understanding, and that covering is holding firm. If something happens that feels sudden, do not give it more power than it deserves. Not everything that is unexpected is dangerous, and not everything that feels intense is harmful. Stay with me in that moment, and let me guide your response. I will not leave you without direction, and I will not allow you to be overwhelmed. You are capable of standing through this with a calm that surprises even you, because it is coming from a place deeper than your emotions. I am also reminding you that your environment does not define your safety. My presence does. You could be in complete silence or in the middle of sudden noise, and my protection would still remain the same. That is why you must not let your surroundings control your thoughts. Stay centered, stay aware, and keep your focus on me. The more you do that, the less anything around you will be able to disturb your peace. You may notice small things that seem out of place, but do not rush to conclusions. Observe without fear, and remain steady in your spirit. I am giving you clarity, not confusion, and I want you to trust what you feel when it is grounded in my presence. There is a difference between fear-driven thoughts and spirit-led awareness, and you are being guided into the second. That is where your strength lies, and that is where your protection becomes clear. Tonight is unfolding exactly as I have allowed it, and nothing is slipping past my attention. You are not in a situation that I am unaware of, and you are not facing anything beyond my reach. I have already placed boundaries around you that cannot be crossed. Even if something attempts to disturb your space, it will not remain, and it will not harm you. You will come through this moment still standing, still protected and still held by me. Let your body relax, even as your awareness stays sharp. There is no need for tension to take over you, because tension does not bring clarity. Calmness does. When you remain calm, you can see clearly, think clearly, and respond wisely. That is what I am leading you into, a state where you are both aware and at peace at the same time. This is not weakness, this is strength under my guidance. You are not being tested to fail, you are being strengthened to stand. Every second of this is building your trust in me, and that trust will not be wasted. You will look back on this moment and realize that you were never in danger, only in a moment of awakening. You will see how I carried you through it without letting anything break your peace. That realization will stay with you long after this night passes. Every quiet second carries my presence, and every small shift around you is still under my authority. Nothing has escaped my attention, and nothing is unfolding beyond my reach. You must keep reminding yourself of this truth, so your mind does not wander into unnecessary worry. There is a reason your senses feel more alert, and it is not to make you anxious, it is to make you attentive in the right way. I am sharpening your awareness so that you do not move blindly through this moment. When something tries to draw your attention, it will not overpower you because you are already prepared. You are not reacting from fear, you are responding from a place of calm understanding. That is the difference that will carry you safely through anything that tries to unfold. The night has a way of amplifying small things, making them feel larger than they are, but you must not let that influence your thoughts. What feels intense in the moment does not always carry real danger. Stay grounded in me and you will see clearly what is real and what is not. I am not allowing confusion to take hold of you, and I am not letting your peace be taken away. Even now, I am placing a steady calm over your mind so that you can think clearly and remain focused. Type 555 to affirm protection. You are not being surrounded by threat. You are being surrounded by my watchful presence. Every part of your space is known to me, and nothing moves without my awareness. What tries to approach will not find power over you, because I have already limited what can come near. You may not see those limits, but they are there, firm and unbreakable. This is why I am telling you to remain calm, because you are not in danger in the way your thoughts might try to suggest. There may be a moment when something happens that catches your full attention, something that feels sudden or out of place. When that moment comes, do not let your thoughts race ahead. Stay still inside, take a breath, and remember that I am already there with you. Your reaction does not need to be driven by fear, because fear will only blur your understanding. I am giving you clarity so that you can see what is happening without distortion. Type 888 to receive peace. You are learning how to stand in a place where your peace is not easily shaken. This is not something that comes from your own strength alone. It comes from trusting me fully in moments like this. When you trust me, your heart remains steady even when the unexpected tries to rise. That steadiness is your protection, and it will guide your response in a way that keeps you safe. You do not need to control everything. You only need to stay connected to me. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. Look around you again and recognize that your space is not empty of protection. My presence fills it in a way that cannot be seen but can be felt when you stay still. You are not exposed, and you are not vulnerable in the way your mind might try to convince you. What belongs to you is under my covering, and nothing has the authority to take that away. This is why I have called your attention, so you do not lose sight of what is true. There is also a deeper strengthening happening inside you right now. I am teaching you how to remain calm in moments that would have unsettled you before. This is growth, and it is happening in real time as you stay present with me. You are becoming more aware, more grounded, and more stable in your faith. That is something that cannot be taken from you once it is built. Even if something small disturbs the silence, it will not remain. My presence will settle it, and you will return to calm again. You must trust that nothing has the power to linger if it does not belong. You are not being left to deal with anything alone, and you are not being tested beyond what you can handle. I am right there with you, guiding every step, even when you cannot see it clearly. Keep your thoughts steady now, and do not let them drift into fear. You have come this far without losing your peace, and you will continue to hold it. I am not allowing anything to take you out of my covering, and I am not stepping away from you even for a moment. Stay close to me in your awareness, and you will move through this night with calm strength. What matters most is not what tries to happen, but how you remain through it. You are not powerless, you are held, and that changes everything. Even if something unexpected happens, it will pass, and you will remain steady. My protection is not temporary, it is constant, and it is with you right now. Let that truth settle deeply inside you so that nothing can shake your peace. You are not standing in uncertainty, even if it feels unfamiliar, because I am the certainty that surrounds you. Every second that passes is still under my authority, and nothing is escaping my attention. This is why you must keep your heart steady and your mind clear, because I am guiding you through every detail. There is a quiet shift happening that you may not fully understand, but it is not working against you. It is revealing to you how aware you have become, how your spirit is no longer asleep to what is happening around you. This awareness is not meant to frighten you, it is meant to strengthen you. You are learning to stay calm even when something feels different, and that calm is not weakness, it is strength rooted in trust. I am building that trust inside you so that no moment can easily shake you again. When something tries to pull your attention suddenly, do not let it control your reaction. You are not someone who reacts without thought anymore. You are someone who pauses and listens. That pause allows my voice to guide you instead of your fear. I am with you in that pause, giving you clarity so you can see what is real and what is not. You do not need to rush into conclusions, because I am already revealing what you need to know step by step. Type 999 to affirm strength. I want you to understand that not everything that feels intense carries danger. Sometimes intensity comes simply because you are more aware than before. Your senses are sharper, your attention is deeper, and your spirit is more open. That can make even small things feel larger, but you must not let that mislead you. Stay grounded in me, and you will not misinterpret what is happening around you. There is a protective stillness around your house that you cannot see, but it is there. It is not weak, and it is not distant. It is firm and active. Nothing crosses into your space without my awareness, and nothing remains if it does not belong. This is why you must not allow fear to settle in your thoughts, because fear will try to convince you of something that is not true. The truth is that you are covered, and that covering is holding steady. Type 444 to receive calm. Even if something tries to break the silence, it will not break your peace. That peace is coming from me, and it is stronger than anything outside of you. You may feel a moment where your attention is pulled quickly, but you will not be overwhelmed. I have already prepared your heart to handle it with calm and clarity. You are not being caught off guard, you are being guided through it. I am also reminding you that you are not alone in your space. My presence fills it in a way that cannot be shaken or removed. You may not see it with your eyes, but you can feel it when you stay still. That feeling of calm that returns again and again is not coming from nowhere, it is coming from me. Hold on to that, because it is your anchor in this moment. You are becoming someone who does not lose control when something unexpected happens. You are learning to stay steady, to stay aware, and to stay connected. This is a transformation that is happening within you, and it is not temporary. Once you learn how to stand like this, it becomes part of who you are. No sudden moment will be able to shake you the same way again. There is nothing tonight that has more authority than me, and nothing that can overpower my protection. You must let that truth settle deeply inside you so that it becomes stronger than any thought of fear. When your mind stays anchored in that truth, you remain calm no matter what tries to appear. This is the place I am calling you into, a place where your peace is not easily disturbed. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Keep your breathing steady now, and do not let your thoughts run ahead of you. You are still in control of your response, and you are not being pushed into panic. I am guiding you gently through this moment so that you remain clear and grounded. There is no need to rush, and there is no need to assume anything beyond what is real. Stay present, and you will move through this without confusion. What matters most is that you remain connected to me. That connection is your strength, and it is your protection. You do not need to rely on your own understanding alone, because I am giving you clarity as you stay close. The more you trust me, the more peace you will feel, even if something unexpected happens. That peace will carry you through everything. I am holding every detail of this night in my hands, and nothing is unfolding outside of my sight. Even when your senses feel heightened, my presence remains the strongest thing surrounding you. This is what you must hold on to as you continue forward through these moments. There is a difference between what tries to appear and what is truly allowed to remain, and I am showing you that difference now. Something may try to draw your attention again, something that feels sudden or unexpected, but it will not carry power over you. You are not exposed to harm. You are positioned within my covering, and that covering is not fragile. It does not weaken when something approaches. It stands firm and unmoved. This is why I am asking you to stay grounded, instead of letting your thoughts run ahead of you. When your attention is pulled, do not let your mind begin to imagine what has not been spoken. Stay with what you know, and what you know is that I am with you. That truth is enough to keep your thoughts steady and your heart calm. You are not required to understand every detail of what is happening. You are only required to trust me through it. That trust is what keeps you anchored when something feels uncertain. It is what keeps your peace intact even when something tries to disturb it. Type 666 to affirm trust. I want you to notice how your breathing can return to calm even after a moment of tension. That is not something you are doing on your own. That is my presence settling over you again. Each time you return to that calm, it becomes easier, and each time you choose trust over fear, your strength grows. You are not being shaken, you are being trained to stand. This is how your faith becomes firm, not in perfect silence, but in moments where you choose peace anyway. There is nothing about your house that is unguarded, and there is nothing about your life that is unseen. I am watching over everything that belongs to you, and I am not allowing anything to cross into your space without my permission. Even if something tries to approach, it will not remain if it does not belong. You must hold on to that truth so that your thoughts do not drift into fear. You are not vulnerable in this moment. You are covered more than you realize. Type 111 to receive assurance. If something breaks the silence again, let your response be measured and calm. You do not need to rush, and you do not need to react without understanding. Pause, breathe, and remember that I am already there with you. That pause is where your clarity comes from, and it is where you will feel my guidance most clearly. You are not being left to figure things out alone. You are being guided step by step. I am also reminding you that what you feel does not always define what is real. Feelings can rise quickly, especially in moments of heightened awareness, but they do not always carry truth. My voice carries truth, and my presence brings clarity. Stay connected to that, and you will not be misled by passing emotions. You are learning to separate what is real from what only feels intense, and that is an important strength. The night will continue to pass, and each moment will move forward without overpowering you. You are not stuck in this. You are moving through it, and I am moving with you. Nothing is holding you back, and nothing is closing in on you. My presence is not shrinking. It is surrounding you fully. This is why you must not let your thoughts create fear where there is none. You have already come through the earlier moments without losing your peace, and you will continue in that same calm. This is not something that will suddenly overwhelm you, because I have already prepared you for it. Your awareness is higher now, your response is steadier, and your trust is stronger. These are the things that will carry you through the rest of this night. I am not allowing anything to take control over your space or your peace. What belongs to you remains protected, and what does not belong will not stay. This is a boundary that cannot be crossed, and it is set by my authority. You must let that truth settle inside you so that it becomes stronger than any thought of fear. When that truth takes root, nothing can shake you. Keep your mind clear and your heart steady. You are not alone, and you are not unguarded. I am with you in every second, watching over everything that matters to you. What tries to rise will pass, and you will remain safe and steady. Stay connected to me, and you will continue to feel the calm that I am placing over you now. Every second that passes is still under my watch, and nothing is moving outside of my awareness. You may feel the night stretching, you may feel your senses staying alert, but none of that means you are unprotected. It means you are aware, and that awareness is being guided by me so that you remain steady. There is a calm that keeps returning to you, even after moments where your attention is suddenly pulled. That calm is not random, it is. My hand settling over your thoughts again and again. I am not letting your mind stay in a place of tension, because that is not where you belong. You belong in peace, even in a moment like this, and I am bringing you back to that peace every time. This is how you will continue to move forward, not by resisting the moment, but by remaining grounded within it. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. If something catches your attention again, you will notice that your response is different now. You are not reacting with the same intensity, and you are not allowing your thoughts to spiral. That change is not accidental. It is something I have been building inside you throughout this entire time. You are learning how to stay calm first, and then observe, instead of reacting first and losing your peace. This shift is important because it is what keeps you steady no matter what tries to appear. Type 1313 to affirm calm. You are not being watched in a way that brings harm. You are being watched over in a way that brings protection. There is a difference, and I want you to hold on to that truth. My eyes are on you, not to judge you, but to guard you. My presence is around your house, not to frighten you, but to secure you. This is not a moment where you are exposed. This is a moment where you are covered more than you realize. Let that truth become stronger than anything your thoughts try to suggest. Type 1414 to receive peace. There may be one final moment where something tries to interrupt the stillness, something that feels like it demands your full attention. When that happens, do not let your heart race ahead of you. Stay grounded, stay present, and remember that I am already there. You do not need to rush toward it, and you do not need to assume anything about it. You are not alone in that moment, and you are not without guidance. You have already proven that you can remain steady through this, and that steadiness will carry you through whatever comes next. There is nothing in this night that has the authority to overpower your peace. I have already set the boundaries, and nothing will cross them. Even if something tries, it will not remain, and it will not harm you. This is why I have been speaking to you so clearly, so that you do not lose your grounding at the final moment. Your house remains under my covering, and nothing is slipping past my watch. Every space is known to me, and every movement is seen. You are not being left unguarded, and you are not facing anything beyond my reach. This is the truth that must stay with you, even as the night continues. When you hold on to this, your mind will not wander into fear, and your heart will not lose its calm. You are also being shown how strong you have become because you have not allowed fear to take control. You have stayed, you have listened, and you have remained connected. That is not something small, it is something that shows your growth. You are not the same as before, and this moment is revealing that to you clearly. You are stronger, steadier, and more aware than you realize. Let your breathing remain slow and steady now, because there is no need for tension to return. You are not in danger, and you are not being overwhelmed. What you have been feeling is awareness, not threat, and that awareness is guided by me. Stay in that place, and you will continue to move through this without losing your peace. You are not being shaken, you are being strengthened. The night will soon pass, and when it does, you will see that nothing has taken your safety away. You will see that you were held the entire time, even in the moments that felt uncertain. That realization will stay with you, and it will make you stronger moving forward. You will not forget how you stood in this moment, and you will carry that strength into every situation ahead. I am still with you now, just as I have been from the beginning of this moment. I have not stepped away, and I will not step away. You are under my protection, and that protection is not fading. It is constant, it is steady, and it is with you right now. Stay calm, stay aware, and stay connected to me, because that is where your peace remains. It is because I have been strengthening you from within, guiding your thoughts, calming your heart and keeping your spirit steady. You are not just enduring this moment, you are growing through it, becoming more aware of my presence than ever before. There is a gentle settling happening now, a sense that the intensity is beginning to ease. You may feel it in the way your breathing has slowed, in the way your thoughts are no longer racing, and in the way your body is beginning to relax. That is my peace resting over you again, reminding you that nothing has taken control. What tried to feel urgent is now losing its weight, and what tried to feel overwhelming is fading away. This is what happens when you stay connected to me instead of giving in to fear. If anything tries one last time to draw your attention, you will meet it with calm instead of reaction. You have learned to pause, to observe, and to remain steady before responding. That change in you is powerful, and it will stay with you beyond this night. You are not the same as before, and you will not return to reacting the same way again. I have shown you that your peace does not have to be fragile, it can be firm and unshaken. Type 1515 to affirm courage. You are not being watched in a way that brings harm, you are being covered in a way that brings security. My presence has not left your house for a moment, and it will not leave after this night passes. What you have felt is not exposure, it is awareness being sharpened so that you walk more consciously with me. You are learning to recognize my presence not only in calm moments, but also in moments that feel uncertain. That is a deeper connection, and it will guide you moving forward. Type 1616 to receive protection. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The silence that returns now is different from before. It is not filled with tension, it is filled with peace that has been restored. You can feel the difference, and you can sense that nothing has been lost. Your safety remains intact, your space remains covered, and your heart remains steady. This is the truth that you will carry forward from this moment. You have seen that even when something feels uncertain, you are still held. I am also showing you that not every warning is about danger. Some warnings are about awareness and preparation. This was a moment where your attention was called forward so that you could learn to stand without fear. You have done that, and that matters more than anything that tried to rise around you. You have remained connected, and that connection has kept you steady. This is how your faith becomes real, not just in words, but in moments like this. You are safe, and nothing has changed that truth. Your house is still under my covering, and your life is still within my protection. There is no hidden danger waiting to harm you, and there is nothing that has been allowed to come against you. What you experienced was a moment of awareness, not a moment of harm. That distinction is important, and it is something you will understand more clearly now. Let your body fully relax now, because there is no need to hold tension anymore. You have come through this moment without losing your peace, and that is something to recognize. You did not allow fear to take over, and you did not walk away from my voice. That shows your growth, and it shows your trust. You are stronger than you realize, and this moment has revealed that to you. The rest of the night will pass quietly, and you will remain in that quiet without disturbance. Nothing is waiting to surprise you, and nothing is about to break your peace. I have already settled everything, and I am not allowing anything to rise again. You can rest in that truth and let your heart be at ease. There is no need to stay on edge, because I am holding everything steady. As this moment fades, what will remain is the awareness you have gained. You will carry this calm into other situations, and you will remember how you stood without fear. This is something that will strengthen you again and again in the future. You will not forget that you were protected, even when things felt uncertain. That memory will become a source of peace for you moving forward. I am still with you, and I will remain with you beyond this night. My presence is not temporary, and my protection is not limited to one moment. It is constant, and it is with you every day. You are not alone in any situation, and you will never be left unguarded. That is a truth you can hold on to without doubt. The quiet has now fully settled, and you can feel the difference in the air around you. What once felt tense has softened, and what once pulled at your attention has faded into stillness. I am still here, and I have not moved, because my presence does not come and go with moments. It remains constant, steady, and unshaken through everything. You have been carried through this entire time, and now you are beginning to feel the peace that comes after you have stayed anchored in me. You did not lose your peace tonight, and that matters more than anything that tried to rise. You stayed present, you stayed aware, and you did not allow fear to take control of your thoughts. That shows growth that cannot be ignored, and it shows a strength that has been built inside you. You are not the same person who would have been shaken before, and you will not go back to that place again. This moment has changed something in you, and that change is real. Type 1717 to affirm faith. There is nothing hidden waiting to harm you, and there is nothing left that can disturb your peace tonight. Everything has already been settled under my authority, and nothing has been allowed to cross the boundary I placed around you. You are safe within your space, and that safety has never been in question. What you felt was awareness being awakened, not danger closing in. Now you can rest, knowing that nothing has been lost and nothing has been taken from you. Type 1818 to receive rest. You are learning something important through this, something that will stay with you long after this night ends. You are learning that your peace does not depend on perfect silence or predictable moments. It depends on your connection with me, and that connection has held strong. Even when things felt uncertain, you did not drift away from me. That is why your peace remained, and that is why you are able to sit in calm now. Your house remains exactly as it was, protected and covered in ways you cannot fully see. Nothing has entered that does not belong, and nothing has remained that was not allowed. I have been watching over every part of your space, and I will continue to do so. You are not exposed, and you are not vulnerable. You are held within my protection, and that protection is not something that fades when the moment passes. Let your body relax fully now, because there is no need to stay alert in the same way anymore. The awareness you needed has already served its purpose, and now it is time to rest. You have moved through this moment with calm strength, and that strength will stay with you. There is nothing left for you to guard against tonight, because I have already taken care of it. You can allow yourself to be at ease. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. What you experienced was not a threat. It was a moment where your attention was sharpened and your trust was tested. You remained steady, and you did not lose your peace. That is something you should recognize because it shows how far you have come. You are not easily shaken anymore, and that will change how you move through future moments. You will carry this calm with you, and it will guide you again. The night will continue quietly now, and nothing will interrupt the peace that has returned. You are not waiting for something to happen, because everything has already been settled. I have not left anything unfinished, and I have not allowed anything to remain that could harm you. You are safe, and you can rest in that truth without hesitation. There is no reason to hold on to tension anymore. I am still with you, just as I have been from the beginning of this moment. My presence is not temporary, and it is not limited to certain times. It is constant, and it surrounds you even when you are not aware of it. Tonight has shown you that in a way that is clear and real. You have felt my guidance, my calm, and my protection in a way that cannot be ignored. Carry this understanding with you as you move forward. Remember how you remained calm when things felt uncertain, and remember how your peace returned again and again. That is not something that will disappear. It is something that has been strengthened inside you. You will be able to stand like this again, no matter what comes. This is the beginning of a deeper trust that will not be shaken easily. You are safe, you are seen, and you are covered in every way that matters. Nothing has taken your peace, and nothing has crossed into your space without my awareness. You have been protected fully, and you will continue to be protected. Let that truth settle inside you now as you rest. There is nothing left to fear, and there is nothing left to disturb your calm. Stay at ease now, because the moment has passed and you have come through it steady and strong. I am with you, and I will remain with you beyond this night. Your peace is intact, your safety is secure, and your heart can rest. This is the calm that remains when you stay connected to me, and it will stay with you as you move forward. There is a quiet confidence rising within you, and it is coming from the understanding that you were never alone in any part of this. Even when something felt different, even when your attention was pulled, I was still there holding everything steady. That realization is important, because it changes how you see every future moment. You will not approach things with the same fear, because now you know that my presence does not leave you when things feel uncertain. It remains constant, and it carries you through every situation.